Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be going through my January budget for 2021. I'm very excited to do this because for the last, I don't know, few months, I haven't been making these videos because it's just been like so hectic, as you know, with my house renovations and everything that I haven't been able to keep up with it. But I'm excited to get back on that horse and start making these every month again. Before I get right into it, if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel so I can continue making more content for you guys, and also like this video if you would like to see more content like this. As I mentioned in my planner video that I did a few weeks ago, I'm now using my iPad to track my spending, and I really love this so far. I feel like it really helps me be aware of what it is that I'm spending my money on, because I have to write it out for each item that comes in and out. I have to write it like into this journal, so I am more aware of it. And yeah, I continue to just keep using this method. I feel like it's working well so far. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the cards, so please check that out if you haven't already. And let's just get right into it. So I'm gonna start by going through all of my outgoing costs, like things that I spent money on, money leaving my account, and then I'll go into everything that has come into my account, and then we'll go over the difference and where I allocated the rest of the funds that I have. So January was my birthday month, so I feel like my spending was a little bit higher, maybe a bit more of like going out to eat, getting takeout, stuff like that, but overall it wasn't too terrible. So let's see, on January 2nd I went to Aldi's and I spent $34.76 on groceries, and that day I also went to a restaurant, but we had a gift card, so I only spent $5 just to tip, since the gift card covered the rest of it. So we're off to an okay start. The next day, on January 3rd, I went to Banana Republic because it was shutting down, the one that's near me. So they were selling like everything that they had, including like the shelves and the stands and all of that stuff in the store. So I bought some really cheap socks from there that are very like nice and warm. And I also got a stand, which is still in my car, but it's just like a metal stand that you can hang like bags and stuff on. Yeah, so I feel like that would be useful either like in my house or maybe in the basement or something. It'll definitely come in handy. So for all of that, it was $21.51. And then also that day I went to Lowe's. The reason I went to Lowe's is to get stuff for my closet that I made in the guest room. Probably seen in the background of my other videos. But there I spent $19.27. The reason why it's so low is because I also used a $50 gift card to Lowe's. But I don't include gift cards in my spending. I just include the amount of cash or like stuff on my credit card. So just so you know. That day we got food from Applebee's because again we just had like a gift card for that. I think my boyfriend was just given it by someone, so we only spent $3.88, which is what went over that gift card. On the 4th I had my Invisalign monthly payment taken out, which is $63.55. On the 5th I paid the utility bills for both the upstairs where my tenants are living and then down here where I am. So I pay the electric bill for the upstairs, and then I pay the electric for my half, and also my gas bill. I don't pay their gas bill. The electric bill for the upstairs this month was $52.45, and for the downstairs it was $39.15, and then the gas bill for the month was $82.93. And then that day I also ordered an external hard drive from Best Buy. My computer has only a 250 gigabyte hard drive, I think, so it fills up very fast, and it's gotten to the point where I really can't edit or upload videos to my computer without having a hard drive. So I just got one of those. That was $108.74, and I think it was 2 terabytes, I think. which is definitely plenty. And then I had no spending until the 11th. So I went 6 days without spending any money, which is cool. But on the 11th, I bought groceries, $63. And this was from, I think, like 3 different grocery stores we went to. And this was just my half of the groceries that day. I also went to Home Depot, spent $15.18. That was for a tile edge, like a trim piece for my bathroom. I also got takeout that day, $37.52 for that. And then again, I didn't spend money for the next 4 days. And then on the 16th, I went back to Home Depot and I bought like GFCI outlets. I bought recessed lighting for the kitchen and a bunch of other just like miscellaneous stuff there. So that was kind of expensive. It was $183.25. I remember that weekend is when my family came down. So my mom and my mom's boyfriend, so like my stepdad, he helped me with the electrical in the bathroom and doing a couple other things around the house. On the 18th, I bought dinner for us. It was only $62.84 for the 4 of us, so that wasn't too bad. And then on the 22nd, I spent $69.96 at Trader Joe's. On the 23rd, I had to pay my Spectrum bill for my internet, which was $54.99. On the 19th, I sent $20 to my sister to just pay her back for something. And then on the 25th, I paid my mortgage payment. So my mortgage payment for February, and that was $935.32. If you saw my like how I bought a house video, you know that that is my mortgage payment, including escrow, taxes, and all of that stuff. And then on the 27th, I got Five Guys for $20.42. I paid my water bill on the 28th, which is something that I pay quarterly. So every 3 months I have to pay the water bill, and that's for the whole house. And that totaled $172.09. So after the water bill, on the 30th, I went to Lowe's again to buy a trowel that has like a squeegee blade on it to help smooth out a skim coat that I'm working on. I realized that this was a way easier way of doing things than how I was using like a normal metal trowel. It was taking forever and it was really hurting my arms. So I bought that, which was totally worth it, and that was $21.73. So that's everything that I spent in the month. It's kind of interesting to see everything like that, like what I spent for the entire month, and read it off. It helps me remember things that I might have forgotten otherwise that I did or spent money on. So I do like that. Let me know if you want me to keep doing it this way, where I go through each day like that, or if you'd rather me just go back to doing like the category. So I just say like I spent X amount on groceries this month, whatever. I think it's kind of interesting to see like everything like that, but yeah, just let me know. So the total though for everything that I spent in January is $2,087.54. I think that this is pretty normal. I don't think I did too bad this month as far as spending goes, especially since I'm still doing renovations and a lot of that money went towards more renovation stuff. I didn't really buy anything for myself except for the hard drive, but that's for this. It's more of like a work thing, and socks that I bought. But I did go out to eat a little bit and stuff, so yeah, that's what I spent. And then to go through the incoming, I'll just go through it the same way. So on the 1st of the month, January 1st, I got my stimulus check. This was actually just a direct deposit into my checking account, and that was for $600, so that was nice. Also on the 1st, I got my rent payment from my tenants upstairs, and that came out to $800, so now you guys know I get $800 a month for my upstairs. And then nothing came in until the 8th. And on the 8th, I got my paycheck for $1,286.64. Just an average paycheck for me. And then on the 11th, my boyfriend gave me, he pays me $300 a month for like his portion, I guess. It was kind of hard to come up with a number, but I feel like that's a fair number. And then he pays half of the utilities for down here. So it was $373. And then on the 13th, I got $4.17 from Rakuten. If you don't use that, I recommend it. I'll link it down below if you're interested. But basically, whenever you buy stuff online, there'll be a little extension like in Chrome where it'll like just automatically give you cash back if you check out and use their extension. So that's nice because you don't really have to do anything for it, and then you'll just kind of get like a surprise credit for that. I don't even know where that money was like from, what I bought to get that cash back, but that's in there. And then on the 14th, I got a redemption credit from my credit card. Since I think there was like a 5% cashback thing for some category that I used. So it ended up being $40.85 back. On the 21st, I got a reimbursement from my work. They give me $70 a month to go towards my internet and phone bill. They paid me for December and January, so I got $140 there. I got another paycheck on the 22nd. That was $1,336.19. On the 26th, I got a Best Buy credit of $108.74. So that's how much the external hard drive was. I used this site that like my work offers. I think a lot of places offer this, where it's sort of like Rakuten, where you get cash back on certain categories, and then you can like rack up credit and then use it towards other things. So I used it towards the hard drive, so I actually didn't even pay for it. And I've actually racked up like quite a bit of points from this because I used this site to buy my fridge, my stove, my washer dryer, and all that stuff, because they had a deal where if you buy from Samsung, you get, I think it was like 30% cash back, which was like a lot. So I got about $1,000 I think from that in cash back, and I've been slowly using it. And then on the 30th, I got $100 from my boss because we had like this football pool, which if you're not familiar, I don't even really know what it is, but it's like you each get like a few boxes, and then it corresponds with the scores for each team. So at the end of the game, if the score is, I don't know, 7-14 or something, the person who's on the number 7 and 4 wins. I don't know. That probably was not a good explanation, but I happened to win that one. I didn't have to put any money into it or anything. They just did it for fun. So yeah, I got that. And then throughout the month, I got a few birthday gifts, which were very kind, and those totaled out to be $275. So that was from a few different people. And yeah, so that's everything that came into my account in January. This is definitely higher than normal, I think. But yeah, the total for this month was $5,064.59, which is definitely, I think, the highest I've ever gotten out of like any month that I've been working. A lot of that is because of the stimulus as well. That $600 really added a bit. And now that I'm getting my like rent payments and stuff, that is also helping a lot. So let me calculate the difference. Okay, so $2,977.05 is the difference between what came in and out of my account. So that was my net gain, I guess. So let's see. I'm also keeping track of where I'm putting my money each month. I have 4 different categories right now: student loans, car fund, savings, and investments. So I put $100 into my student loans, $1,800 into my car fund this month, and then I put $330 into my investments portfolio. Car fund and savings to me is like kind of the same thing because they're all in one account right now. So I might just turn that into one, just into like a savings category for next month. We'll see. But I am trying to save as much as I can for a car until May, since that's when my current lease is up and I have to buy a new car. So yeah, I'm trying to save up as much as I can so I have a lower car payment if I can manage that. And yeah, so I think that's everything I had to say, really. I hope that was interesting for you guys. I would love to know what your different streams of incomes are, or what you plan on doing to increase your number of income streams. Yeah, I'm constantly trying to come up with new things that I can do. It's like a game to me, which I don't know, I should probably stop worrying so much about it, but it is nice to know that if I lost my job or if I decided to quit or something, I could almost be self-sustaining with just the rental income and everything else that I do for my income streams, where that might be possible. Like, it would definitely be like a very, very difficult thing to do where I'm at now, but I would like to be at a point maybe in the next 2 or 3 years where I could basically survive without my paycheck, and then I can put my paycheck towards my investments and other things that I want to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and are interested in following along with my journey. So I will see you guys in my next one. If you guys have any suggestions for content for me to film, please let me know below. I'm starting to run out of things, and I will see you guys in my next one.